As fall rolls in, so does homecoming at Rockbridge. It's a week full of festivities, including lunchtime activities, dress-up days, the football game, and let's not forget the dance on Saturday.
The dress-up days were really fun. I really enjoyed retirement day, but the first day I walked in and we're all dressed kind of weird and no one else is dressed up, and so you're just there and you're kind of like, oh, hey, and they look at you weird. But it was fun. It was a fun way to get noticed and a fun way to kind of bring the school together.
The focal point of the week, however, is the crowning of the homecoming queen. 9 candidates are chosen by the senior class. During homecoming week, the entire student body is invited to vote for who they would like to represent them as their 2011 homecoming queen.
The best part about being on homecoming court was just the relationships that became stronger from it. You're spending so much time with these 8 other girls and these 9 other guys, the escorts, and it's just so much fun to see the feelings that grow and the friendships that grow from it.
Although the voting and the procedure for nominating the queen is tradition, there has been talk about whether this is the way it should be done.
Hickman does that in a different way through their clubs, and really every year after homecoming, student council and others kind of give feedback on how to make it a better kind of a better event, more inclusive, or just more fun or whatever. And so sometimes that is brought up as that, hey, maybe there's another way in looking at other schools like Hickman and how to do homecoming.
Despite the discussion, this year's homecoming queen was nominated and voted for in the traditional way. This year's Rockbridge homecoming queen is Whitney Whippler.
It felt amazing, but yet it just hit me so quick. I was standing out on the field with 8 other girls, and they said my name, and I just started crying. I didn't know what to do. I did not expect me whatsoever to have been chosen, and we were all such great candidates, and it was a great feeling to know you had people behind you from your school, your peers, who chose you to represent your school in such a positive way.
Whitney says one of the reasons this experience was so special for her was because she wasn't able to participate in homecoming before.
I've been on the softball team, and so I've never been to an assembly, never been to a game. I've made parts of the dance. Last year we had to change on the bus back from Springfield to make the dance, but I've never actually seen anything done. I'd never seen the trike race or anything. It was just fun.
Some athletes, like Whitney, have to miss out on school-wide activities like homecoming. The concern is that some students choose to opt out.
You know, I would say maybe different parts are maybe more exciting to some classes than others. And of course, sophomore year, it's new. They're new to Rockbridge. They're totally involved with the door decks, so that gets them kind of involved right away. But the question maybe is like, well, how do we make it more inclusive? How do we involve more people, more exciting? And student council met last week. They're meeting again this week, and what they'll do is kind of make reports about the different committees and kind of talk about that and say, hey, how are things, what can we do differently to make it kind of even better next year?
If you have any ideas or feedback about homecoming, you can find a student council officer or representative, and they will take your comments in an effort to improve homecoming for years to come. For CPS 360, I'm Laurel Critchfield.
Yeah!